सीधे आपको ले चलते हैं। विमानन मंत्री की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रही है। एविएशन में मेगा ऑर्डर मिलने की बात जो सुबह से हम फोकस कर रहे हैं इंडिगो पर, उस पर भी वो कुछ बयान दे रहे हैं। आइए आपको सुनवाते हैं।
And on the other hand, across the seven seas to multiple continents across the world. And therefore, suffice to say that it's time to seize the skies, and I must congratulate the team at Indigo and wish them all the very best in the days to come.
So, the engine part, there are still an element of doubt that
I'm sorry?
Engine parts, the recent history with the Pratt and Whitney. So the experts suggest that the order size might be very massive one, but the engine selection and then the deliveries, that is still that has to be looked upon. Your take on the thing.
As I mentioned to you before, that this is not the first order by this airline company. This order covers the period of expected demand as stated by them between 2030 and 2035. There is already an order in the pipeline of close to 380 aircraft for the period from now till 2030. I believe that the engines for those aircraft are pretty much finalized, and therefore when we're talking about the time period from 2030 to 35, between the A320s, the A321s, and the A321 XLRs, which is being envisioned by Indigo, I think the engine finalization specs will be done in due course. And yes, there are supply chain issues which are being faced by aircraft manufacturers and engine manufacturers. We have very clearly experienced that, but I'm quite confident that as COVID has receded, those supply chain issues over the next few months will certainly be on the path toward resolution.
The order don't have the white planes in there, so it's a disappointment from the government side.
Sorry?
The order don't have the white size planes, and the government wants to encourage to buy a white carrier.
So, as I mentioned to you, this is a landmark event in the area of civil aviation, but I do not think that we should look at the fine print in terms of narrow-bodied versus wide-bodied, because it's no longer an area of black and white. It's an area of gray. For example, the A321s have a aeronautical range of roughly 3,800 kilometers. The A321 XLRs go up to almost 5,000 nautical miles, and therefore that provides you the bandwidth and the range to be able to fly these aircraft internationally as well. Having said that, it is Indigo's decision eventually, but I think they have also somewhere stated that they are looking at wide-bodied aircraft. In fact, they have also already wet leased some wide bodies and are in operation today. So I do not think you should sign on the dotted line as yet.
Any comment?